We will now move.
So we have a quick 5-minute lightning talk from one of our Merge Forward members. So Rin, I'm going to bring you on and hand it over to you. Let's see, there you are. Let's bring your deck up.
Wonderful. Thank
All
you.
right. And Rin did promise we might get a peek of your dog. So that would be exciting.
You might.
Too bad it's very dog friendly.
It depends on if I can lift up a 20-pound dog straight from the ground.
All right, over to you, Rin.
Thank you so much. Hey everyone, I'm Rin Oliver. I use they, them pronouns. By day, I am a PM at MacStadium. By night, I am a hacker, builder extraordinaire working on things for neurodivergent individuals to better use and leverage AI software. So you can find that at my website, which is KieranOliver.com. And I'm going to give you a quick rundown of how to stop merely surviving your AI tools and to start thriving with those. So every AI demo shows you something flashy, something wonderful that you're just like, it's like, we're going to give you 900 hours in your month back, but it's not necessarily showing you anything useful. This is, the useful stuff. This is the impactful stuff. And you have to ask yourself, is this impressive or is it useful? Is it going to benefit me or is it just trying to sell me something? So I think that when everyone is working with AI, you have to really weigh the pros and cons and say, is this flashy or is it going to actually work with how my brain works and provide me benefits versus is it just trying to sell me a product or a solution that I may not necessarily need or that won't work for me. So I think that to get into that, basically, overall, the problem isn't your capability. It's the cognitive cost of switching tasks between, for example, in my day job, I'm switching between product work, PRDs, scoping roadmaps, stakeholder conversations, making platform decisions, DevOps workflows, opening PRs, reviewing docs, that sort of thing. And then switching over to community work where I'm submitting CFPs, writing blog posts, building out what I'm calling the human rhythm design framework, working on the CNCF neurodiversity working group, that sort of thing. Context switching is really important, and it's also where AI is the most impactful for a lot of people, and using AI to help you leverage the context switch a little easier and to have AI work with you in a way that works for your brain. So that's exactly what I did. Was I built a couple of tools that are helping me as a collaborator, not necessarily a shortcut. The first one of those was Clarion. It's a self-hosted text-to-speech proxy for AI agents. It basically gives Claude a voice, and it's not after Claude renders a response, it's during. So that's really cool. And it runs on a bunch of servers. You can see them there, 11 Labs, Kokoro. You can give it named agent profiles, so your security agent will always sound like your security agent. Your DevOps agent will always sound like your DevOps agent. If you personify them and you want them to sound different, they can. For example, for me, I have one of them that sounds like David Attenborough, and the other one that sounds like just a really calm, cool, and collected, like British lady, and another is a very peppy Gen X person. And at one point it backfired on me and it sounded like a 6-year-old. That was not ideal, but that was a fun little glitch. Another thing I built was to reduce burnout while reading. It's called Everbloom. Built it with my co-parent Zabethi, and what it is it's an EPUB and PDF reader powered by, again, text-to-speech, and you can use that to, if you upload a PDF or an EPUB of a book that you own, please, it'll read your book using text-to-speech and reduces that burnout level. And Lumentide is a neurodivergent-friendly task tracker that uses circadian rhythms, time of day, and weather patterns to track when you are most productive. And it also makes it so that you're not necessarily celebrating finishing a task like a lot of task trackers do. It celebrates starting a task because that can be often the hardest part of completing a task. So these are all open source. You can go to my GitHub and check them out. They are very much proof of concept, still working on them. If you find a bug, feel free. If you find something really sketchy, send me an email. Hopefully not. I welcome contributions and would love to have people check it out. The Human Rhythm Design Framework is a framework that maps to time, memory, emotions, and a few other pillars, and it's something that I'm looking forward to continuing to explore and build out more. And basically, AI isn't a productivity hack, it's a layer for accessibility. It there's AI that fights your brain and AI that fits your brain. AI that fights your brain, it will demand that you stop what you're doing, tries a one-size-fits-all sort of solution, adds to your cognitive load, adds to your working memory, and you're just trying to survive keeping up with it. AI that fits your brain really helps you, adapts to how you think, and reduces your cognitive load, and it basically lowers the barrier to entry and makes it so you're thriving and you're working better with those tools and you're using them to be more successful. The Human Rhythm Design Framework, yes, I can share a resource. It is on my website. I will drop a link or in the chat briefly. I can do that after this, and happily I will drop a link to it. If you go to my website, it is there, and happily we'll talk about that. I only have 5 minutes though, but it is great, and I would love to chat more about it. It is the project that I am the most proud of, other than what I do at my day job. So action items for you to take home, you should, I would say, follow these 3 things if you are able. You should ask, does this tool fit how I think, or is it demanding that I change for it in order to use that tool? AI is the most powerful as a bridge and not as a replacement for your thoughts. You should always be involved in that loop, and you should use it to bridge the gap, not necessarily to replace the knowledge that you bring to the table. And also, if bringing on AI helps even one neurodivergent person on your team, it helps everyone. So I think it's really valuable and something that you should strive to empower folks to use, and remember that, one size doesn't fit everyone, and these tools are beneficial when used properly and can be really helpful for folks that are neurodivergent and that are trying to use these tools in an effective way to not only boost their productivity, but to better manage their time and their cognitive load. So thank you all for having me. Greatly appreciate it.
Thank you. That was a great 5-minute lightning talk. And obviously all your information is there. So if anybody wants to talk more to you, they can. And then the link has been shared for Merge Forward. So thank you so much for being here, Ren.
Thank you.
And a lot of love in the chat as well. So thanks. Very valuable.
Thank you.
Thank you.